Hey y'all, what's really good? Here to bring you another G.I. Joe Classified 6-inch video. This time we're doing main man Destro. Now, we already know my man Justin Hernandez did that boy did a dope ass video. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna curse and I'm gonna take this L. But Justin Hernandez's review is so dope. I was super excited to do Destro after seeing his video. And then my main man E Rivera 94 also did a bunch of G.I. Joe videos. And that's what really screwed me up. And I was super excited to have these guys. And now here we are. Now, shout out to those guys for sitting down and reviewing them. Shout out to my main man, Robo. All my favorite guys are getting Joes and making everyone excited. So I appreciate all you guys. Let's jump into this video. Now, that show is awesome. It is. Like, if there's any indication of what I've reviewed with these Joes so far, is that this line is going to be a top tier line. They're cutting no corners. They're having a bunch of fun. They're doing really cool modern renditions that match a little bit of the IDW comics and a little bit of your classic goodness. And here we have a great example being that of Destro. We have a guy who literally was basically modernized and not much has changed on him, which I think is really fantastic. Now, in terms of the look, I think they took a 3 1/4 inch, upscaled them, decided to get rid of the grenades on one arm and add little micro missiles on another. But you know what? It's Destro. He's an arms dealer. The guy deals in weapons for a living. So I feel like his armory would be that matching of the Punisher. It's utterly ridiculous. You know what I mean? So, Pimp Daddy Destro is cool as hell. And the silver head is dope. I'm really hoping that the comic shop exclusive with the gold head still actually releases. Even though we don't have comic shops right now, it really does suck. But if there's any indication of how cool this guy is, I'm pretty sure the gold won't be just as cool. Articulation wise, our head can still look backwards even with the collar. We can look forward. We can swivel side to side. We can't really tilt though. They gave Destro a really stiff head for a guy who pretty much has a giant silver chrome dome protecting his head. I do like the fact that the eyes are green. Like they have the black and green iris. So it's almost like he's still being protected under that mask. So I'm pretty sure he sounds crazy like muffled through there. I don't know how he speaks. He got a real Dr. Doom vibe going on there. Now we have the collar, which can be removed, which has this gold chain. And a big Cobra collar is actually pretty dope. It actually translates really well into this costume. We have our little cool butterfly joint that rotates in and rotates a little bit backwards. But the arm articulation is not pretty much hindered at all. Like, it's really not. Like, it can rotate all the way up. You can have them rotate around. You still have your bicep swivel, which allows you to rotate. Then we have our double jointed arms. All this stuff actually turned out really well. Like, it's all functionable and it's all really dope. Now, our ab articulation is outrageous because G.I. Joe, along with their drop down method that they took from SH Fig Arts and this rotating lower piece, has done an excellent job of moving these characters up into the modern world. And look at Destro. Look at that. Like, this is a $20 figure that can plie and sashay away. Like, you can't tell me this level of articulation on the Destro is something that you did not ever want. Like, it sounds crazy, but the fact is, with the thigh swivel, the thigh cut, like, if Destro decided to pump himself full of, you know, body-altering drugs and Destro decided to do really cool things, you can't tell me he wouldn't look cool as hell just doing this stuff. He has Spider-Man level articulation and a silver chrome head. Like, this is a G.I. Joe, guys, like, wet dream. These guys are really, really nice. And everything about these Joes has been phenomenal. Even with this being attached to it, it doesn't even bother me because it's so well done that all you have to do is slide it down a little bit and it doesn't hinder your articulation at all. Again, we have this nice, cool drop down method that also was included in Snake Eyes, but for some reason I forgot to mention. And look, it just, all the articulation is there. Now, these guys absolutely function fantastically. And then we have our generous boot cut. We have our turning in articulation. We can go backwards. We can go forward. Well, backwards and then forward. Yeah, Destro is 100% classified dope. Like, codename dope. Like, these guys, I'm sorry, man. This line is going to be fantastic. And on his left, oh, before I even forget to mention, because I'm so excited, his left hand has a vertical pivot, so up and down, and the right one also does the same. So he doesn't have any horizontal pegs. It's all vertical. So as we pose this guy up and my diorama consistently falls apart from how awesome these guys are, this is one of those lines I can honestly say 10 out of 10, fantastic execution, fantastic new updated look, and no corner was skipped in terms of just the fun factor that allowed these guys to continue to move forward. I really like whoever is taking over this line and really put a lot of love into it. Now, Destro, what he comes with is pretty Destro accurate. So you're gonna get his arms dealer suitcase, so you can do your 80s, 90s movies deals. It even comes with a built-in Cobra hacking system. So you have a built-in keyboard with a Cobra symbol, and then you got your money. I don't know if those are Destro dollars. I don't know if that's C4. You don't know. I mean, whatever you want to do with your picture, have fun with it. It also closes up to reveal that on the outside, it carries the Cobra insignia on both sides. So you'll actually get the black version, and you get a red version. Cobra. This is all your fault, Jess. That song is stuck in my head. Then you're going to get a cool Destro-like pistol. And this one looks like it actually shoots classic G.I. Joe lasers. Like it absolutely does. I think the scope may be a little backwards. If I'm looking at this correctly, this may actually be backwards, or it could be wrong. It could be a G.I. Joe cosmetic design. I don't really know yet because we don't have a show or a movie to go by or anything. We're just looking at the really cool stuff. But I know most scopes actually show the other way. So I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. Then we have Destro sidearm, which is a gold, I'm going to say a pistol, some type of pistol. But this is definitely G.I. Joe-fied, and it has some sort of advanced technology. And this sidearm can be held on the side with no problem. It just slides right in. And your boy Destro can get down with his bad self. You know what I mean? So Destro definitely has the moves. Destro has the look. Destro is cool as hell. I gotta say, I'm glad we got him first. And I'm really looking forward to now Cobra Commander. I really am. Because to honestly say that I'm not looking forward to Cobra Commander after this, or Baroness, would be an utter lie. It would be a really cool, bad lie. It really is. Now, I have Destro standing up, looking real cool. We're going to size him up with some Joes, so you can see how Destro kind of pairs with them. And next to Snake Eyes, you'll see that Destro is a different body type. And I'm going to state this a lot in the videos, is that these guys are all different body types, and I absolutely adore that. Nobody's the same size. Nobody has the same look. Everybody functions the same, but look different. And I think that's the best thing coming out of this line. And if you can't appreciate anything like that, you gotta be crazy. Because Snake Eyes is smaller than Destro. Duke is smaller than Destro. But everybody has such a unique look that you're not getting everybody in the same size. You're not getting that, oh, I bought the same G.I. Joe 7 times and this is terrible. It's like, no. If you're looking to kit bash or do something really cool with this line, like you really are going to have to do the research, figure out what kind of body you want, and like really go ham in these streets. And this is what's really dope about it. Nobody's the same size. Nobody. You know what I mean? So I'm really looking forward to what Wave 2 is going to bring. I'm really looking forward to what the entire line itself is going to bring. And that's what we look like next to Joe's. But if, let's say you want Destro dealing in crazy army bots, here he is with the 1000 toys. You know, let's say he wants to hire a brute. Here he is next to a brute from Marvel Legends, a Hydra one, right? Then let's say you want some henchmen. Here he is with a Marvel Legends Scourge with a different head. And as you can see, nobody here is the same size. Here he is with a Spider-Man 6-inch. So again, we have that versatility and diversity that we need in this line to breathe new air into it. Next up, here we are with a Mythic Legions. So you have to excuse me, I was kit bashing this guy. But as you can see, even next to Mythic Legions, these guys look cool. Here he is with an SH Figuarts Kamen Rider Kuga. You know, in case he wants to build evil clones with Cobra Commander and Zartan or Zaymot. You don't know. We don't know what we're getting. Next up, we have a Mezco Me. When I feel like kicking Destro's butt, and he scales really well with Mezco Me. Then we have an Articulated Icons Ninja. Last but not least. And it's really dope to see where this line is going so far. I'm super duper excited, super happy about this. And this line has been utterly fantastic. In the meantime, guys, I hope you've enjoyed it so far. I hope you have a great time watching this. I hope that you're excited for the line too. If not, that's totally fine as well. And you can totally pass on this line. But in the meantime, hope you guys do good as always. Be good as always. And please drink your water. Later.